The girl saw through surveillance that her pet dog had been stolen by the neighbor, but when she rushed to the neighbor's house, they casually threw her a bone. Staring at the boiling dog meat in the iron pot, the girl's once gentle gaze turned vicious at that moment. The neighbor had no idea. His death countdown had already begun because the girl wasn't just mentally ill. She was the most dangerous patient in the psychiatric hospital. She was extremely violent. In just 3 years of hospitalization, she had injured countless other patients. Even large adult men were beaten until they couldn't care for themselves. The hospital director had tried all kinds of treatments, but none worked on the girl until a therapy dog was introduced. Only then did she finally calm down. A few months later, with the dog's help, she was successfully discharged. The director breathed a long sigh of relief, saying she was the craziest patient he'd ever seen and prayed she'd never come back again. The nurse reassured him that as long as the dog stayed by her side, no one would dare touch it. The girl then rented a small apartment in the city, looking forward to living like a normal person. But the very next morning, she found her doorway piled with trash. She angrily knocked on the neighbor's door. When the door opened, she politely asked about the garbage, but the old lady refused to admit anything. The girl was about to argue, but the neighbor slammed the door in her face. Over the next few days, the neighbor grew bolder, throwing trash at the girl's door almost daily. To catch her in the act, the girl installed a security camera outside when the neighbor threw trash again. The girl rushed out to confront her, but even caught red-handed, the neighbor shamelessly said the hallway was public property and she could throw trash wherever she pleased. Knowing reasoning was useless. The girl called the property manager, but the manager, used to the neighbor's temper, told her to just clean it up herself, saying it wasn't worth making enemies. After hanging up, the girl stared at the garbage pile, and her expression suddenly changed. Just as she was about to lose control, her therapy dog came running over, looking at the sweet little dog. Her emotions gradually settled. She decided to endure, just to live a normal life. But that night, the neighbor suddenly went crazy, banging on the door like a lunatic. The girl opened it, only to be scolded for watching TV too loudly, not wanting to argue. She slammed the door shut, but the neighbor retaliated by banging on the walls non-stop. The noise pushed the girl to the edge. She couldn't understand why living a normal life was so hard. Just as she was about to snap, the therapy dog appeared again, saving the neighbor's life. The next morning, she ordered takeout, but when she went to pick it up, it had mysteriously vanished. She angrily checked the surveillance, as expected. The neighbor's kid had stolen the food. She knocked on their door despite the evidence. The old woman said it was just some food and made a fuss about it being no big deal. The boy's mother was even more unreasonable, yelling at the girl for installing a camera without permission. She grabbed the phone, deleted the video. Now that the evidence was gone, they denied everything. The girl was furious, on the verge of snapping again. Luckily, the therapy dog appeared just in time. Meanwhile, the boy was devouring the food, but soon, he was rolling on the floor in pain because it was too spicy. The family shamelessly blamed the girl. They pounded on her door, yelling for her to come out, saying the boy only took a bite and now had to be hospitalized. They demanded she pay the medical bills, but the